Welcome to Football Data Journal. Today I have a visitor, I have a very nice guest keynote speaker all the way from Japan, Jiro Kitahara, Head of International Relations and Sporting Strategy, FC Tokyo. And we will be covering the best under 23 talents in Japan J1 League for Football Data Journal. Jiro Kitahara from Tokyo FC, Head of International and Sporting Strategy. We will be talking about the best Japanese under 23 players from Japan J1 League so far this season. And Jiro, welcome to Comparisonator interview. How are you today?
Yeah, thanks so much. Thank you for inviting such a great opportunity, Tarkan.
Thank you very much. Now let's go through with the players that Comparisonator AI selected. But before that, I want to ask you this question, Jiro. How do you find Comparisonator AI? What do you think of the valuation, AI valuations? Are they matching your eyes?
Comparisonator helped us a lot from the data. So we need, when we are trying to evaluating players, so we need subjective and objective. So from both aspects. So that's why, always Comparisonator helped us well.
Great. So let's talk about now Seiya Baba. He is number one in offensive actions, ground jewels offensive. He's number one ranking amongst the same players, center backs. So ground jewels defensive is really good. And he is also crest taker and is dribbler. So can you tell me a little bit about your opinion on this player?
Yeah, I think he is one of the players has shown remarkable growth improvement in the J League this season. So he's a kind of prevalent player. He played a lot of role as a central defender in back four and back three, and he can play as a defensive midfielder when needed. So yeah, he is one of the prevalent players. And of course, he's playing well from since his time Tokyo Valley from 2 years ago. So, but this year he's improved well a lot. So because Consadole now in his club now. The team known well for aggressive defensive style. Style. So yeah, it has helped him improved a lot his ball winning ability.
Oh, okay.
Ability a lot, obviously. And he's adapted well Consadole's style. He's playing his team style, so his passing play has improved well a lot. So we are making him a more complete player on both sides, defensively and offensively.
Fantastic. So let's go through to Satoshi Tanaka, defensive midfielder of Shonan Bellmare. And again, he's number one in ball recoveries amongst the defensive midfielders. Ball recoveries in his own half. Interceptions, he's number one. Pass interceptions, dribbles against one, successful sliding tackles, clearances, counter pressing, recoveries. He looks like a sensational defensive midfielder. What do you think?
Yeah, he's one of the best performing midfielder in the current J League. So he has been good player from a couple of years ago. So that's why he moved to Belgium. So 2022. So, but he didn't get many opportunity to play there. So that's why he came back to Japan last year, and this season, his performance perfectly came back to the top level, performance. So his Bellmare didn't win a lot in the beginning of the season, but now they have been winning a lot recently. So yeah, this is there's no doubt that he has big impact for his team because of his excellent performance.
Fantastic.
And sorry.
Yeah, is there anything else you wanted to say about him?
So and from the data, so his data is eccentric. His data is so great compared to Wataru Endo. So in last season in Liverpool, so this is so close data. So this is probably is shown that he has great potential. So he has good, successful defensive action. So similar to Wataru Endo.
Fantastic. Now, let's go to our next player, Marcelo Ryan, center forward, Sagan Tosu, is 2002, he was born. Well, amongst the under 23s, he's number one in goal scoring, goals by head, headshots on target, progressive runs. He's number one amongst the center forwards under 23. He's second in expected goals, assists, successful dribbles, and he's a ball carrying forward, and he's number three in touches in box. And any opinion about Marcelo Ryan? It's a good transfer, obviously, from Brazil to Japan. So it means that it shows a good scouting abilities of Japanese selectors.
Yeah, exactly. He's playing in Japan as a foreigner, so that's why it may be not fair to compare to his young Japanese guys, in my point of view. But he played well in this season. So yeah, this is his third season in playing in Japan. So I can say that he has adapted well to Japan. He has scored 12 goals. And he also contribute to his team defensively.
Also defensively, right? Great.
Yeah, so in Japan, so we believe that...
So a lot of pressure.
Yeah. So we believe that defensive organization or organized defense is very, very important. So that's why his high defensive contribution is also a good reason to increase his value.
Fantastic. Now, let's have a look at what Comparisonator AI has selected as the best under 23 11 so far this season. Center forward, Marcelo Ryan, as you talked about, and I can see Kota Tawaratsumida from Tokyo.
Yep.
Ryotaro Araki again from Tokyo. Yota Komi, Sota Kawasaki, Satoshi Tanaka, Taiga Hata, Junisoke Suzuki, Seiya Baba wasn't also we talked about. Kimito Nono, and another Tokyo FC player, Taishi Brandon Nozawa. So I'd like you to tell me a little bit about the Tokyo FC players. I mean, they're very young and first 11 players. So the strategy of FC Tokyo is basically playing with a very young team. And so let me know what you think of these, especially the players from Tokyo.
So these three players, very good talented players. So Tawaratsumida, Araki, and Nozawa. So in our strategy, so it's important to develop the player from academy. So that's why we are trying to improving the player, developing the player in academy.
Also, we must mention about Peter Chiklamowski, the head coach, who played with such a young team. But I think it's FC Tokyo is one of the youngest teams, so a lot of credits for the results coming from Peter Chiklamowski, who's an Australian person like me. So we also send the best regards to manage such a young team. Keep going, Jiro.
Yeah, exactly. So he managed well, including young talented player with good older players. So this is a good mixed scout, and so yeah, he managed well. So young players can play well aggressively. So this is very important for young players to play not without nervous, without so a lot of pressure. So this is very important. So that's why young players played well.
So can you tell me a little bit about Ryotaro Araki and Taishi Brandon Nozawa?
Yeah. They were selected in Olympic members in Paris. So they played well, and so Araki scored a lot in this season, 7 goals. So in number 10 position, and Nozawa Nozawa's saving rates are high. So yeah, he is one of the good goalkeeping player, and he played well with his foot in building up.
Great. Jiro, thank you very, very much for all this information that you provided. And also, what I'd like to do is I would like to actually talk to our audience a little bit about you yourself. Basically, your journey in football started with a master's degree in coaching, which led you to start your career as an analyst way back in the past. And over the past decade, you worked in various roles, including academy coach, academy director, in professional clubs, and also coach educator in Japanese Football Association. And in 2021, you earned JFA Pro license, which is a very important, this is the top of the line licensing. And currently you work as the head of strategy in sporting strategy in FC Tokyo, where you manage clubs, football methodology, fostering international partnerships, for example. This year you announced a partnership with Benfica, and hopefully, and the team is known as the young player, generating a lot of young players, youth academy players, and fastly advancing in European markets, I believe. And it was very nice to host you, Jiro. Thank you very much. And thank you very much for joining. And hopefully someday we will host you in Turkey.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you so much, Tarkan.